is you good? Because I want to know. Okay, question and answers. I got some questions. I got some answers. How are your mom and sister D doing? My mom is doing great. My sister is doing great. My mom wants me to plan her 80th birthday party. It's in December. And like, but it's a surprise. She wants it to be a surprise party. But she's helped planning it. So I'm like, Mom, and oh, don't forget about my surprise birthday party. I'm like, so I'm gonna listen to this for like a year. What made you take a break from YouTube? You know what? I never intentionally meant to take a break from YouTube, but I feel like, you know, time just kept going by where you're like, okay, I'm gonna get it together. All right, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna start doing that. And I'm like, what? I did an interview with someone, they're like, oh, it's been a year. And I was like, it's been a year? And I was like, what? I didn't know. I didn't realize it was taking that long for me to quote unquote get myself together. But yeah, but I'm back, I'm strong. I have a wonderful, amazing team. Did you miss us? Did you miss us? Okay. Did you miss us? And how was life like being away from YouTube? I don't like being away from YouTube. I enjoy YouTube. YouTube is my heartbeat, and I'm loving TikTok because TikTok is loving me. They're hungry, but YouTube is just amazing. And that's where I started, and that's where my heart always will be. So I'm really excited about YouTube. I'm excited to be back, and thank you for, click like, share, and leave a fun, positive comment. That's still the same. I love you. You love me. All right. Yay. Can you update us on your daughter? What has she been doing? Any special classes, sports, hobbies? Yes. Okay. She has done tennis, karate. What she likes right now is piano, cheer. She really loves piano and cheer. She takes Mandarin language and she takes Spanish. I'm not saying that she's so great and she's so fluent, but she is learning, and I want her to always continue to learn those languages and add more if she wants. She wants to learn French. But those are the ones that she's going over now. And of course she's in the choir at church. Yeah, that's what she's doing. So that is a lot of activities. Plus, of course, she goes to school. What is something you have learned since becoming a mother? What I've learned since becoming a mother is patience. Because, you have someone that's learning how to do everything. I'm like, okay, do this, that. And they're quick at some things, slow at some things, and just like, oh, come on. So I've learned a lot of patience. And I learned to have to get up earlier, do things earlier, because I'm like, okay, we have enough time to get there, but there's no need to rush. So I've learned a lot of patience, and that just makes our relationship even closer, and we have a great bond. My daughter is 6 years old, and she's a sassy. She's a sassy. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about xoxo? My favorite thing about xoxo, well, first of all, I love her. Her personality, her spirit is great. She's a happy person like me. She is adorable and smart. She's gonna be smarter than me, like she's learning things, but how she's learning them quicker than I've learned them at her age. And the least favorite is that this chick she's not a morning person. She's not. We're talking like, kick, scream. I'm not a morning person. So that's that. But we're working on it. I have to get up that much earlier, and that's fine. Okay, you should just see. I should film it one day. What did you do during the pandemic? Did you try something new? Yes, a boyfriend. And as soon as the pandemic is over, that went away too. But he was great, and I didn't try anything new. Yeah, because everything is shut down. But I had a great time during the pandemic, and I'm glad the world has opened up. And I'm with someone else, and he's perfect for the world that's opened up. Yeah, it's perfect. Do you have any tips on finding a partner or relationship on a dating app? Dating apps work well for me. And what's weird is that I'm honest, and I'm thinking no one's ever going to click this. I'm like, yeah, 50 years old. Sure, I'd like to have more kids, and I'm not active. Not active at all. And I'm like, ooh, you got a match. I'm like, who wants somebody who's like, I just want to sit around and watch TV and eat. Really? There's a line to meet me? Okay, great. That is wonderful. Okay. So I would say honesty, because that was straight up. I was like, and I didn't put a picture that had green on. You know, so it wasn't like I'm trying to be GloZell. You know, it was so interesting. And I ended up with somebody who didn't know who I was, and he's great. He's perfect. Has your journey with how has your journey with hoarding been? Okay, so you've been a fan for a while because you know it's so much better. It's so much better, but it's always a process. It's a process. I have a room right now that is just a hot mess. You know, everything else is like, okay, there's a lot of stuff, but it's not going like, okay, she's crazy or a hoarder. I don't know, what do you think, Jake? Like, you could tell that the stuff, but it might not be like, let's call the cameras in. You know, there's some dead cats under here somewhere. What do you think?
I think it's good.
He's so nice. He's so nice.
Coming from another hoarder.
What have you been doing over the years to relieve stress? What have you been doing over the years to relieve stress? Okay, I've started collecting things. Like, I never had like a collection beside of like hoarding, but not something in particular. So maybe this is, you know, what's the difference between, I guess, a collection and hoarding? Because, you know, that's really similar. Now that I realize, I'm like, I collect crystals, so maybe I'm kind of, it's a healthier hoarding. Because I went from like, I don't even know where they all came from. Like, now I have like 1,000. I don't know where they are. They're everywhere. And I love them. I love them all. Because when the world shut down, it was right when I was getting divorced and the world shut down. I filed one week in like literally pandemic the next week. And I was like, what? You know, and then the following week, it's just I just started collecting them. They make me feel good. They were pretty. And now I have a collection, and I love that. And I feel like it's something that Ozil will take her favorite ones. Like, oh, my mom always wore this one, and other, you know, and maybe they'll get passed down. I don't know, but I love them. That's what I've been doing, collecting crystals. I like candles, incense, that kind of thing. You know, I feel like I'm a non-drug, non-alcoholic hippie. What advice can you share with upcoming generations? Advice I would share to upcoming generations. Oh my goodness. First of all, be yourself, because it costs so much to be someone else. It costs your time. It costs your mind to like pretend like, hey, I want to be in this group. I want to fit in, blah, blah, blah. And you know, eventually you'll be miserable. So, you know, be yourself and the right people will come to you. You'll find your right clique as opposed to trying to get into another clique that you're not in, or a group, however you want to say it. You don't have to say clique, group, you know. So definitely, you hear it 1,000 times, but maybe if you hear it today from where you are today, you need to be yourself. And guess what? That's something I still have to learn. Like, you still jumping over hoops for this guy or trying to do that, trying to make them like him, you know, like, guess what? I can't cook. I'm not going to be a great cook. But, so don't expect that from me. I've tried, I messed up Valentine's dinner. Like, I've messed up Thanksgiving. I've messed up so many dinners. So that's not my thing. That, you know, but I can make you laugh. Yeah, I can order out. What's your favorite video you've ever made? The videos that I'm loving now, I'm enjoying doing videos with Ozell. That's fun, and she's like, she wants to see them, and that's really great. The videos that I have, my favorite video, I like ones where I was talking about. It's really weird because when I talk about people, I don't really dislike them. So I don't ever want people to think that I dislike them. So I like when I'm talking about Rihanna, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj. I used to call Kesha Ketchup, you know, and now I don't know if she's still going by that name. You know, when I'm trying to be Britney Spears or somebody, I love these people. You know, they are people who have done great things, and you know, I'm just talking. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be funny and entertaining. So I love those videos when I talk about like real people. I just redid Rihanna and Beyonce, one with and I think those are fun because I love those people. How was Tracy? Did she ever end up with Peter Purr? You know, Tracy is just amazing, and you know what? She never did. She didn't get Peter because he was with that trick Rachel. He's still with her. You know, so I'm gonna have to work on some things with that. Now it's really funny with that video. My push-up bra helped me get my man back. I did like 4 or 5 after that where it did go, and then Tracy and Peter end up in therapy, but nobody ever watched all those. It just really stopped at the first one, and that's fine. But there is a series where I break into his house. There's other ones I'm at the park, and you know, there's more of those. But for the most part, you know, the one that went viral was the first one, and that's great. Thank you. That's all the questions we have for now. Please send in your questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. You guys are great. I love you. Over and out. Hey, click like, share, and please follow, subscribe.